what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do a little review, and it's not a first impression, and I'll explain why in a second, but we are going to do a little review of the new MAC Rollerwheel Pizza Cutter Eyeliner. About 6 months ago, like around the time of like New York Fashion Week and London Fashion Week, MAC started releasing like through their MAC artists on Instagram backstage pictures of a very innovative eyeliner product called the MAC Rollerwheel Eyeliner. And when I saw that, I was like, I need to try that. Like, that's so cool, that's so innovative, I need to get my hands on it. So the other day, I got a PR package from MAC in the mail, and when I saw that the Rollerwheel liners were in it, I nearly screamed. Like, honestly, I went, yee! Because I was so excited to try these. So yesterday I sat down and I recorded a video of me doing a first impressions on them, but I recorded it from like the normal angle that I record my videos, not really thinking about the fact that I wear glasses, but I don't wear glasses when I do my makeup, obviously, so I need to be like this close to the mirror to do my eyeliner. And the problem with that is like 99% of the time that I was doing the eyeliner so that you guys could see what I was doing, I was out of frame. So I watched the footage back and I was like, shit, this sucks. Nobody can see what I'm doing. So I sat down again today to re-record, but I think that's for the better, because now not only do I have the first impression, but now I've used it a few times. So I used it yesterday in that video, and then I did a regular makeup look with it this morning and 2 lip arts with it this morning. And I sat down and filmed this winged eyeliner. Now I have like a really rounded idea of what you need to know if you think you're interested in purchasing this product. So I did this wing with it today, and I have to tell you that this is not my sharpest wing ever. And right off the bat, I will also tell you that there is definitely a learning curve with this product. I found that making the initial outer shape of the winged eyeliner with this was super duper easy to do. It literally just puts it down, you roll it up, and you have a perfectly straight line, which is amazing. Where I ran into problems, and this is not really completely the fault of the eyeliner, is where I have the outside corner of my eyelid is hooded, so the top dips over the bottom, and I had a really hard time getting it to roll properly over that area, just because even with it completely closed, it still dips back. That being said, that's something that I deal with regular eyeliner as well. Like a brush liner will just skip right over that, and then like I have to fix it up later. One issue that I thought this might have initially when I saw the product was that it would like kind of get gunked up, like the liner would go inside the wheel part. That does not seem to be the case. As I said, I did a look with it yesterday, 2 lip arts with it, where when I do lip art with eyeliner, I use probably 20 times the amount of eyeliner that a person would use on their eye, and I did 2 looks with it today. So if we're really counting, that's like 23 uses. I've seen no evidence so far that the applicator gets gunky and stops rolling properly. So that's amazing. I don't know how they did that, but that seems to be the way that it works. It's magic. I don't know if wizards designed this, but it doesn't seem to get gunked up at all. It applies smoothly and it does everything that it's supposed to do, but I'm just not used to holding a roller wheel perfectly perpendicular to my eye and then rolling it straight. So my body, my hand muscle memory wants to drag like a brush. So I kept kind of doing that and then fucking it up, because when you do that, it turns the applicator and then it changes the shape. So it kept going out of the lines. At one point, even after I sat down today to film, I screwed it up around my crease so much that I went into the bathroom, I used makeup remover, I took part of the wing off, and I like reset the base of my eye so that I can do it over again. So I mean, like, there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve here. However, I used this to do 2 lip art pieces this morning. I haven't edited them yet or anything, but the photos came out awesome, and I found it incredibly easy to use on a flat surface like around my mouth. Like, there's nowhere around my mouth where it dips in as deep as my eye socket does, and it rolled like a dream. Which to me means that if you have like a monolid, something completely flat, this might be amazing for you. Also used this for a look where I did like almost like looks like plastic surgery lines, like, you know, like little dashes all over the face and around the eyes. And when I used it on the upper part of my lid and underneath my eye, again, it rolled perfectly. It's just the one issue that I was having is where it hits the little divot where my eye is a little bit hooded at the end. The one I used in the demo and the one that I swatched on the back of my hand is called On a Roll Black, which is the matte version. There is a glossy black version. When I tell you this is matte, it is matte. Like, it is like, when it dries, it looks like a black chalkboard. Like, it's so matte, which if you love matte eyeliner, if you're like a fan of the NYC liquid liner, you're going to love the formula of this. One gripe I have with the formula is that it does not come in waterproof, and your girl here has watery fucking eyes, and that shit is just not gonna hold up. So for me, personally, this is going to be when I'm doing my makeup for Instagram type of a thing, just because if my eyes are watering, it's going to come off if it's not waterproof. Unfortunately, us watery eye people have to deal with that in life. I'm assuming that there is like a formulaic reason why they did not make it waterproof with the rolly wheel. Maybe the waterproofness fucked up and gunked up the wheel. I don't know. But I'm assuming that it's something like that, because otherwise I don't know why you wouldn't make a waterproof option. There are 4 shades in total. This is the matte black, there's a glossy black, a bright blue, and a brown. They also sent me the bright blue. Maybe I should swatch that for you guys too. Hold on. This is the bright blue. It's called Rollerwheel. It's also matte, but it's not quite as like, oh my god, this is so matte as the black one is. Here's what it looks like on the back of my hand. So would I recommend this strange rolly wheel pizza cutter eyeliner from MAC? Yes, but with a caveat. I don't recommend it if you have very deep set eyes or deeply hooded eyes. I also don't recommend it if you're not looking to learn to use a new eyeliner, because it definitely takes a little getting used to. I was able to get like a pretty wearable, sharp enough to get away with wing with this, but it took some work. I definitely didn't sit down and just go boink boink and then be done with my eyeliner. However, I could see after you get used to it that you might end up being wink wink and being done. Personally, what I would use this for is more creative looks. So if you're somebody who does creative makeup looks, if you're a working makeup artist, if you do very interesting makeup looks on Instagram, and you're looking for something that can quickly, very easily make a very solid straight line over a flat surface, this is gonna be your shit, because it's like insanely smooth when you go over a very flat surface, and it doesn't leave any streaks like a brush would. And I think that's the major advantage of this type of application, is that it doesn't leave streaks, meaning that when you use a brush to apply eyeliner, as you lose product on the liner, it just kind of like starts to dissipate, and you get streaks where the hair of the brush is, or like streaks where it's drying out on the felt tip, whatever it is you're using. With the wheel, once it's dried up, like it just stops making a line. So it goes even, nothing, which is a lot easier to control if you're looking to make like a very, very smooth, very even line across a larger area, which again is why I feel like it lends itself to more creative artists. I don't think that this is necessarily something you need if you're just somebody who does like a thin wing every now and then. I do kind of wish they sent me the glossy one as well, because for my personal needs, I feel like the slightly glossy satin finish might look a little bit better on me. I don't really know though, because sometimes a satin finish looks like shit on the end of my eye and it like wrinkles up over itself. Another thing I noticed is that with these formulas, you can layer it, but if you're layering it over like a crepey area of skin that moves, like your eyelid, you can see the thickness of it, and it kind of causes your lid to wrinkle over itself. It doesn't break the eyeliner up and the liner stays completely matte, but if you do too many layers to try to get it perfect, it kind of starts to sit funny if you look at it closely. From a distance, it'll look fine, but like up close, it's like, ooh, that's sitting a little funky, you know? I'm going to have at least 3 looks going up using these eyeliners this week on Instagram, so if you want to see how they perform in a more creative atmosphere, please go over there and give me a follow so you can see those looks. I'll have a lip art up on Monday. a full face look up on Tuesday, and another lip art up on Wednesday using these among other things, but mostly these, so you'll really get to get like a picture of how they perform in a more creative way like I was talking about, because I feel like you can't really imagine what I mean unless you see it. So if you would like to see it, pop over there, follow your friend Nicole, and see what's up. As far as wear time, I wore this yesterday and the only area that it moved was like my inner corner where my eyes water all the damn time, which obviously is going to happen. The rest of it stayed on really well. It didn't flake or anything. So it's like definitely, if you're a person who can get away with non-waterproof eyeliner, it wears really well. However, if you're a watery eye bitch like me, it's not going to work for you. That's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little demo of the MAC Crazy Roller Wheel Pizza Cutter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, eyeliner. I think it's a really cool, innovative product, and if you have a use for it, I think it's something that's really neat and innovative to have in your collection. I think regardless of whether these are for everyone or not, it's like really, really cool to see a brand innovating when it comes to the engineering of stuff. Like, usually brands innovate by like jumping on the bandwagon of whatever trend is normally happening, and that's not what's going on here at all. Like, somebody behind the scenes at MAC was like, I have a genius idea, and then they made these, and I think that's really cool. So props to them for doing this. It works really, really well if it's something that you need in your life. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that's the best way to keep in touch, see my videos, have some fun, eat some snacks together, discuss our favorite products, do some funky makeup looks. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm at Ms. Quinnface on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I'll list that all here. I'll list it in the description. Instagram is where you'll see the full-on performance of these products in their natural habitat over the next few days, so hop over there and give me a follow if you want to see those. I know you're curious now. I know you're like, what did she do with these on her face? How could she possibly have used these all over her face? You go see. You go see. I cannot reveal the mysteries. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one.